Hello, little dreamers. I am so happy that you are here with us tonight. Are you ready for a magical adventure? Let's get cozy. Find your favorite blanket or stuffed animal and snuggle up tight. Close your eyes and imagine a sky full of twinkling stars. Each star is a story just for you. Can you see them? They are sparkling, waiting to light up your dreams. Before we begin, let's take a deep breath in and out. Feel the calm and peace settle in as we get ready for our story. Thank you for joining us at Starry Night Stories. Every night, we have a new tale to help you relax and fall asleep. Now, snuggle up, close your eyes, and let the magic of the story carry you away. Freddy the Frog and the Fish Lady. Once upon a time, in a peaceful pond surrounded by tall reeds and colorful flowers, lived a cheerful frog named Freddy. Freddy loved to sing. Every morning, as the sun rose and the first rays of light touched the water, Freddy would croak out a happy tune. His songs filled the air with joy and brought smiles to all the animals in the pond. The duck would quack along, the birds would tweet, and even the turtles would bob their heads to the rhythm. Everyone loved Freddy's singing. Well, almost everyone. In the depths of the pond lived a grumpy fish lady named Fiona. Fiona found Freddy's singing quite annoying. Every morning, she would grumble and hide under her favorite rock, trying to escape the cheerful croaking.
Why does he have to sing so loudly every day?
Fiona would mutter to herself.
I just want some peace and quiet.
Freddy, unaware of Fiona's feelings, continued his daily serenades with enthusiasm. One morning, after finishing his song, he decided to explore a new part of the pond he had never visited before. As he swam past water, lilies, and swaying reeds, he met a wise old turtle named Thomas.
Good morning, Thomas.
Freddy greeted.
Have you ever visited this part of the pond?
Thomas slowly nodded.
Yes, Freddy. This part of the pond is quieter, and fewer animals come here. It's a good place for thinking.
Freddy's eyes sparkled with curiosity.
Maybe Fiona would like this place. She always seems unhappy with my singing.
Thomas chuckled softly.
Perhaps she would, Freddy. But sometimes it's not the place that matters, but the understanding between friends.
Freddy decided to talk to Fiona. Later that day, he found her near her favorite rock.
Hello, Fiona.
Freddy said gently.
I noticed you don't like my singing. I'm sorry if it bothers you.
Fiona looked surprised. She hadn't expected Freddy to notice her grumpiness.
It just... Your singing is so loud, Freddy. I like quiet mornings.
Freddy nodded.
I understand. I found a quiet part of the pond today. Would you like to visit it with me?
Fiona hesitated, but then agreed. Together, they swam to the peaceful corner of the pond. The water was calm, and the only sounds were the gentle rustling of leaves and the occasional splash of a fish.
Oh, this is nice,
Fiona admitted, relaxing a bit.
Thank you, Freddy.
Freddy smiled.
You're welcome, Fiona. I'll try to sing more softly in the mornings. I want everyone to be happy.
Days passed, and Freddy kept his promise. He sang more softly, and Fiona found herself enjoying his melodies more and more. The other animals noticed the change too, and the pond seemed even more harmonious. One bright morning, while Freddy was belting out his soft, happy tune, a man appeared at the edge of the pond with a fishing net. He cast the net into the water, and before Fiona knew it, she was caught.
Help! Help!
Fiona cried, thrashing about in the net. The other animals were scared and didn't know what to do. But Freddy, seeing his pond friend in trouble, quickly hatched a plan. Freddy hopped over to the man and began to sing his loudest, most enchanting song. The man, surprised by the unusual serenade, stopped what he was doing and listened. Freddy's song was so captivating that it made the man forget about his net and the fish trapped inside. As the man stood there, mesmerized by Freddy's performance, Freddy gave a wink to the ducks, who quickly swam over to the net. With a coordinated effort, they nudge and pull, helping Fiona wriggle free from the trap. Freddy continued to sing until Fiona was safely back in the water. When she was finally free, the duck quacked a signal to Freddy. He ended his song with a grand flourish, and the man, snapping out of his trance, looked around confused, with no fish in his net and no clue what had just happened. He shrugged and walked away, leaving the pond in peace. Fiona, still a bit shaken, swam over to Freddy.
Thank you, Freddy,
she said, her voice trembling.
You saved my life.
Freddy smiled.
I'm glad you saved Fiona. We all need to look out for each other in the pond.
Fiona sighed with relief and gratitude.
You know, Freddy, your singing is not so bad after all. It's actually quite beautiful.
Freddy's heart swelled with happiness.
Thank you, Fiona. I'm really glad you think so.
From that day on, Fiona saw Freddy singing in a new light. She realized that his songs were not just noise, but a source of joy and connection for all the creatures in the pond. Every morning, instead of grumbling, Fiona would swim up to the surface to listen to Freddy's cheerful tune. One evening, as the sun set and the sky turned a beautiful shade of pink, the animals gathered for a special event. It was the pond concert, an annual tradition where everyone shared their talents. Freddy was, of course, the star performer. But this year, Fiona had a surprise. She had been practicing a song of her own, inspired by Freddy's bravery and friendship. As Freddy finished his performance, Fiona swam to the center of the pond.
I have a song to share,
she announced, feeling a bit nervous but excited. The animals cheered her on, and Fiona began to sing. Her voice was soft and melodic, blending perfectly with the sounds of the evening. The ducks quacked along, the birds tweeted, and even the turtles bobbed their heads in delight. When Fiona finished, there was a moment of silence, followed by thunderous applause. Freddy hopped over to her and gave her a big hug.
That was amazing, Fiona. I knew you had it in you.
Fiona blushed.
Oh, thank you, Freddy. I never would have found my voice without your inspiration.
The pond concert continued with more performances, and the night was filled with music, laughter, and the wonderful feeling of friendship. Freddy and Fiona, the unlikely duet, had brought the pond community even closer together. As the stars twinkled above, Freddy and Fiona sat side by side, enjoying the sounds of the night.
You know, Freddy,
Fiona said,
I'm really glad we became friends.
Me too, Fiona.
Freddy replied.
Friends like you make the pond a special place.
And so, the pond was filled with music, laughter, and the wonderful feeling of friendship. Freddy, the little frog with the big voice, continued to sing his heart out every morning, making the pond a happier place for everyone. And Fiona, the once grumpy fish lady, sang along, adding her beautiful voice to the symphony of the pond. The